Hey everyone, Rafi again with KSuspension, and what we're going to be talking about today is injectors. So one thing that's been brought up to my attention a lot lately is all these like Amazon and eBay specials, mainly injectors straight from China. They're like 45 bucks for a set, and that's great and all. I figured, hey, why not? Let's give them a shot. Let's see exactly what the difference is between an OEM injector and one of these recreations. So I bought some. I bought the 4 ports and the 12 ports. These are your standard $45 sets that you can find online. So I figured I'm going to go ahead and get them. We'll see what the differences are, and we're going to throw them on the bench and flow test them and see, you know, how they're going to run in comparison. So we're actually going to go ahead and run the OEM ones first. I'm going to do 4 port and the 12 ports, and I'm going to open up this box. Again, straight, there's your China, you know, cheap. We're going to flow those guys and see what the main differences are. We're going to do a pressure test and then just a standard static flow test. It's a 30-second test, just to get a visual of what's going on. So we'll see the flow rate, the actual stream of it, so the atomization, and we'll see how they look. Let's give it a go. Alright, so these are the 4-port injectors. These are the OEM style. We're going to do a quick pressure test to make sure none of them are leaking. Pushing about 70 psi right now. Looks like they're all nice and sealed. We're going to go ahead and do that flow match. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and let the bubbles settle. And as you can see, the atomization was quite even. Very nice spray pattern. Looks like flow rate's pretty well set across the board. I like it. So let's go ahead and swap over to the 12s. Alright, so these are going to be the OEM 12 ports. We're going to go ahead and, again, pressure test. Again, about just shy of 75 psi. Looks like they're nice and sealed. Let's go ahead and flow test them. Okay, again, I'm going to go ahead and let these bubbles settle a little, but from the looks of it, I'd say we're pretty clear across the board. Flowing almost perfect compared to OEM. Yep, look at that. I like it. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and switch over to these Chinese injectors. Let's see if Amazon and eBay can stand up to the original. We're going to start off with the 4 ports. These are the specials. Their O-rings are a little stiffer. Okay, so these are our Chinese special 4-port injectors. Going to do a quick pressure test, see if any of them leak. Again, pushing a little over 70 psi right now. Looks like they're all sealed, so that's a plus. Let's go ahead and flow test them. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and let these bubbles kind of calm down. But clearly you can see a difference right off the bat. And I don't know if the video is showing it very well, but you can actually tell by the spray pattern. It's not a nice mist. You got some going this way, single stream. Some of them look like a river got split in two and is just spraying all over the place. These things are running a little bit higher volume than an OEM injector. Not very even. Would the computer adjust? Probably. How long these would last, I could not tell you. So there you go, there's one test done with the 4 ports. Let's go ahead and move on to the 12s. Alright, these are the Chinese 12-port injectors. Again, start out with a pressure test. Same, about 75, 73-ish PSI. Doesn't look like any of them are leaking. Alright, let's see how they roll. Alright, I can tell you right now, these things, they have a horrible spray pattern. They're worse than the 4 ports were, and those were pretty bad in themselves. And these are incredibly, like, oversized. This thing will flow so much. You're going to run super rich. It's going to start dumping gas out that tailpipe, black smoke, the whole nine. There is no consistency here at all. But there you have it. There are the 12s. Okay, so just like before, we're going to go ahead and do a pressure test first. And again, what we're going to be testing here is the single port OEM Jeep injector, a 4-port upgraded injector, and 12-port upgraded injector. So we're going to finally put to rest the myth or the fact that one flows more than the other, and that they're too big, or whatever it is that the argument is. I already know the answer, but this I want to show you firsthand. Let's go ahead and flow test them. Please ignore the droplets. I had to add some spacers as the OEM injector has a thinner body, so it would slip through the hole. And as you can see, the actual atomization increases with the 4 and the 12 instead of just a stream coming in from the single port. Go ahead and let these bubbles settle up. There you go, it's starting to look pretty clear. Looks like they flow at the same exact rate. One is not bigger than the other. It's one thing I've been trying to explain to everybody. Flow rates are the same. The atomization is what is giving us the benefits here. Alright, so one final test here, just to show the difference in the spray pattern here. On these 2 outside tubes, we have the Chinese injectors, and on the 2 inside tubes, we have the OEM injectors. These two are the 12 ports, these two are the 4 ports. I'm hoping that the camera can catch the spray pattern differences. So let's give it a go. So as we can see, the OEMs have a much better spray pattern than the Chinese ones. Not a split, all the ports are actually firing, they're not clogged up. So hopefully that shows it a little better. Alright guys, well there you have it. OEM versus Chinese knockoffs. Yeah, there is quite a big price difference, but in the end, as you can see, you're getting what you pay for. Hopefully this answers a lot of the questions you guys had. If you have anything else that you'd like to see, feel free to shoot us a message or an email. Be happy to try to get it on the books for you and get it all recorded up. Don't forget to check out our Facebook, facebook.com/KSuspension, and our website at KSuspension.com. Besides that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and as always, happy trails.